happy Star Wars week, because this isn't coming out exactly on May 4th, but it's in the week, so we're counting it. Welcome to Talk Punch. Thank you so much to both our audio podcast listeners and our YouTube viewers for joining us. I am Brody, and I'm joined by Tudong Dylan.
Hey!
And the Danny Ocean of this heist crew, Charlie Hickman.
We haven't talked a lot of heist movies on here. Maybe we'll have to do a heist movie episode.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, good.
All right.
But I don't want to heist tonight's topic, that's for sure. Because these are the droids you're looking for.
Oh, there it is. There it
Segue,
is. Well,
segue.
if you like what you hear, if you like that joke specifically, and you want more of that, we do have a Patreon where you can get exclusive content about topics that you won't see on this main channel, such as we recently did one about what our top 3 last meals. We were going to die. Tease for you. So you can find more information about that in the description below. And if you haven't already, we would love it if you subscribed and hit the notification so you can come back here every Wednesday. Hang out with us. Have some fun, because we're talking Star Wars. Maybe not Star Wars, but everybody knows the droids, right?
Oh,
we could identify a couple. Probably. So we thought, hey, you know what? We like the droids. Let's rank the droids. So we picked 10 droids from Star Wars. We're going to rank them just for fun, because that's what we do.
Cool.
All right. Well, should we head on over to the rankings?
Oh, yeah.
I think we should.
Okay, so we have our 10 droids here. Let me go ahead and read them out for our audio listener. So we've got L337 from Solo. We have R2-D2 from all the movies. We have BD1 from the video game Fallen Order. We have BB8 from the sequel trilogy. We have K2SO from Rogue One. We have IG-11 from The Mandalorian. We have C110P, also known as Chopper, from Rebels and Ahsoka. We have Hu Yang from Ahsoka. We have D.O. from Specific, and we have C from everything. He's in all of them. He's in the shows. He's in the movies.
Never heard of him.
Nice.
All right. Guys, how much do you like the droid? Do you love droids? Would you want a droid?
Oh, I would love a droid. I wouldn't necessarily want just any droid, but definitely there are some droids in this list that I would welcome as a companion.
Okay. Dylan, you want a droid?
Absolutely. I would definitely like a droid. Fantastic.
All right. So as we are ranking, we're going to shuffle these all up. They're going to come out one at a time. Guys, how do we want to rank? What is our criteria? Usefulness? Are we going off likability? Are we going off of importance to the Star Wars story?
I'm gonna answer that in the way that you like it the best, which is when I just say yes.
So all
I
of
agree.
the above. We're looking at functionality. We're looking
we're looking at
functionality. Is the droid fun? Is it useful?
Fun? The design matters. Does it look cool? Is it cute? Is it awesome?
Yeah.
Sure. And how important is it to this Star Wars saga?
Heck yeah. Saga.
And extended universe, right? I guess not all of them fall directly into the Skywalker. They are.
Yes.
Right.
Agreed.
Oh, and I didn't even mention, make sure you stick around to the very end, because we have the AI's picks for ranking these. So we're going to see how we compare to how AI would rank these 10 Star Wars. Let's go.
Seems only fair that we have a droid rank the droids. So
exactly, right? A computer ranking droids. Okay. First up, BB-8 coming in strong. I think I like BB-8.
Yeah, I like BB-8 too. Very cute.
This is, and there's going to be a kind of a. I mean, we talk about these lists a lot of times in tiers. There's going to be like a little glut some of these droids where I'm not really sure. I'm excited to talk through them with you guys because
Sure.
I was trying to make a pre-list, and there was like just kind of like a section where I'm like, man, I just like all these droids. I'm not sure how to separate. So this one falls into that category. It's not like my top 2, but top 5 for sure. What do you guys think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
I think top 5. I think it's a really neat design. I think it's got a great personality. I mean, when Poe Dameron gives him the thumbs up in Force Awakens.
That wasn't Poe. That was Finn. That was Finn.
Oh, was that Finn?
Yeah, because he was saying, he's like, yeah, we gotta go to the Jedi or the Rebel base. He's like, come on, droid, please. And then he's just like, yeah, we're gonna go here. That was, I thought, was great.
He throws out his little lighter as a thumbs up.
Yeah.
So great. All right,
5?
I agree.
4 or 5?
I think top 5. So bottom half of the 5.
I'd say 4 or 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5 is good for right now.
Let's drop him at 4. Okay, next up we have Hu Yang. Now I think he showed up in one of the cartoons, but I am really only familiar with him from the Ahsoka series, where he is voiced by David Tennant. And he's cool. He worked in the Jedi Temple, so he's trained Padawans and taught them how to make lightsabers. I think he's really neat. I think as far as overall importance to the saga, I think probably bottom.
Yeah, he was in like some episodes of Clone Wars, which is part of that Ahsoka connection that we get in the Ahsoka show. But yeah, I mean, yeah, as far as like overall connection to the universe,
I'm thinking. Or Dylan, do you have any thoughts on Hu Yang?
What are you thinking, Brody?
I was thinking
bottom.
Starting at 6 or 7.
Yeah. I was actually thinking that.
I think he's a really cool droid, and I think the fact that he's been around for forever teaching Padawans and knows how to make lightsabers, stuff like that.
I say you put him at 6.
The lore is interesting for sure.
Yeah, lore is really interesting.
The design's kind of cool. What do you guys think of the design? Because it's interesting. It's got like almost like a safari style hat.
Yeah,
it's true.
It is. I wasn't sure if he was a specific model of droid. I wasn't sure if he like fell under the protocol droid or something like that. And so I looked it up, and he doesn't have an official like category of droid. And so they were saying he's just a specialized model that for the Jedi Temple. But yeah, I think he's a neat design of kind of that humanoid look, and he can also fight really well. He had a really cool fight.
I might push him down a little bit, but we'll see what happens as more droids pop on the scene.
Okay, we'll see.
My boy Chopper right here. Get to the chopper
from the Rebels show, and showed up in Ahsoka.
Now, according to the,
I was gonna say,
I love Rebels.
Versed in the Rebels, right?
Love Rebels. Yeah. If I asked you guys to guess his kill count in the Star Wars universe, according to the Star Wars Wikipedia, and I set the over under on 3,000.
Oh my goodness!
Are you taking the over or are you taking the under?
I'm going over.
All right, I'll go under.
4,414 according to the Star Wars wiki.
Is that why he's so grumpy? He's a mass murderer. He's
just killing folk out there. I will say that some of the kill counts there are a little suspect. I think we got Anakin and Vader a little bit low for my taste compared to some other people on there. But yeah, we can talk. Maybe we'll have a whole Star Wars kill count episode another date. But Chopper, not just cute, not just fun, but also deadly.
Wow. Super grumpy. He's got a really unique personality where he's just grumpy. He's like if I were a droid.
Gotta give him like a little beard, a little droid beard.
So where would you put him, bro?
Initial thoughts on where Chopper's gonna. Top 5, bottom 5. Let's start with that.
Top 5 for me, easy,
Yeah,
but I know you guys maybe are less excited about Chopper.
4,000 kills, over 4,000. It's nuts. He has earned top
Now,
5 with his mass murdering.
now 4,000 kills. Is that like because he was flying one of the jets and like just shooting people down, or is he like out there as a foot soldier? Like,
It's funny that you
tearing
say
into
that.
people?
Funny you say that. He actually has strangled more people than he's done anything else. He's strangled them to death. He really likes to get in there, bro. Mass murdered, like. I like to see the light when he arrives.
Notorious little arm that comes out and strangles people to death. Yes, for sure. I'm sorry that like the way that he kills people maybe isn't as like cool as you'd like it to be, bro. But trust me, he's done his fair share of just shooting people dead. And he was, in Bad Batch as well as Rebels, so not just a Rebels guy. Appeared in plenty of like the literature as well. The kill count, by the way, does also take into account like Star Wars, like graphic novels and things, and some certain stories of that nature as well.
Well, Charlie, where would you put him?
Charlie said top 5.
What about 5? What about 5?
Five sounds good.
You guys gonna show me a little grace here? Go a little 5.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at that grumpy little droid.
All right, K2SO from Rogue One.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm feeling something right, because
What are you feeling?
really like this droid, and we've already put 2 in the top 5, and I'm worried that our top 5 is going to fill up, because I think all the neat.
Hey, and we can push things down too, like if we need to. But that's what I'm saying, man. This is hard. This is one of the harder lists we've done. This was a bad idea. These poor droids.
So I really like K2SO, right? He's a reprogrammed Imperial droid, hanging out with Andor. He was super sarcastic. He's Charlie, your boy voices
Alan Tudyk.
Tudyk, baby.
Tudyk.
Mm-hmm.
And he's great. He's great through the whole
really great
movie. He's awesome. So for me, like, I'd drop him at like number 3. But like I said, then I'm
like
filling
3.
up the
I like
top
3.
5.
3 is good. 3 is good.
Kill count over or under 15?
Over. He's an Imperial droid.
I'm gonna say under.
Dylan, you're on fire tonight. According to the Wikipedia, it is 14. 14 is the kill total.
Wow, 14, and he's an Imperial soldier-looking droid. Wow, that is crazy.
And yet the astromech has killed over 4,000.
But like I said, he's a killer. He likes to see the light drain from his victim's eyes. He's like,
he sure does.
I'm killing him.
He says, "Get to the chopper." All right. So, are you guys part of the segment of Star Wars fans that finds C-3PO irritating, or do you love him as you should?
I love C3.
I do too. I always think he gets a bad rap.
Me too. Big fan.
He's a protocol droid. He's not a battle droid. He's there to translate and to culturally explain things to people. That's what he's for. Of course, he's not going to fight.
Over under kill count 2.5.
Oh.
2.5?
Over and under, so that no push here.
Over.
Did he just kill 2.5 people?
No. So that's why you set the over under at a 0.5, so you can't take a push.
I'll go under.
D. The streak had to end sooner or later. 3. C3PO. I mean, it's right there in the name. He, as soon as he kills his 4th, then it's the name's gonna have to change.
3-4PO.
Yeah, C is like 3 people off.
There you go.
But he's my number 2.
Yeah, I was thinking that also. I really was. I was like, come on, C-3PO. Just for Return of the Jedi. I mean, he's like telling Chubb after he got slapped out of the way. He's just like, comes back with slime on him. He's like, what did I say?
Yeah, and he's there through all of it. Right? Like, he's built by Anakin. People may not remember that C-3PO built by Anakin Skywalker.
True story. Did you
Okay.
guys ever watch the short-lived animated Star Wars cartoon droids? Like many moons ago?
Oh no, I didn't. Is it good?
No? All right. I mean, I was a young child, so, and it was Star Wars, so yeah.
That's true.
I haven't seen it since, but I liked it then.
Wasn't there a recent one? I was thinking there was a recent. I don't know.
A recent droids? Maybe they added did they do a new one? The one I was referencing was like 85. There was a Star Wars Droids the Java Adventures in 2012. But we can figure all that out later. But anyway, he was great in that.
Next up, D.O. from The Rise of Skywalker. Before we say anything, I'm going to say this droid was super.
Agreed.
With that being said, I don't know how much he really did, aside from BQ.
How many people did he kill?
Dio's a pacifist. He doesn't kill it.
Zero kills.
Oh, even 3PO has 3 kills. Chopper 4000 over there.
I mean, so aside from helping Rey find the Sith artifact, I don't remember what.
And being cute. That the points go for that. Being cute.
He was really just like BB-8's buddy, right? He just kind of rolled around with. Yeah. He said D.O.
Oh, yeah. Okay, where are you thinking about putting him, Brody?
Like 9 or 10.
Really? Even with all of his cuteness and all of his kills?
He's super cute, but overall, he was in one movie, and like, it's not even the greatest. I unless he's shown up in like a cartoon or a comic that I don't know about, like, I don't think he's really had a whole lot of impact. I don't think he's very
memorable.
Like, I don't know what else he does. He doesn't have arms. He doesn't have any sort of like movement other than his wheel and his head.
Yeah.
He's a 9.
It's not quite the same, but the head reminds me of like the battle droids from like the Clone Wars, like that little shape.
Yeah. So I don't know. Where do you guys think he should go?
Yeah, I think probably my 10. I think, it's kind of like a cute droid, but that isn't like as memorable or as impactful as the other ones, or have as much personality.
Pudong?
I agree.
You're giving me a hard time for putting.
We got to give you a hard time before we agree with you.
That's also true.
I guess that's true. That's true. All right. IG-11. Now, we considered putting IG-88 on it, but aside from kind of the brief cameo Empire Strikes Back, and I know he was like fleshed out in video games, I think IG-11 just kind of had to him, his stuff.
Yeah, he was cool.
He was awesome in that. So
he was awesome in that.
Let's put IG-11. Okay. What are you guys thinking with IG-11?
It's hard because he was awesome.
Yeah.
But also not in a lot.
But then he showed back up in season 3.
Yeah.
He was the savior of the town.
No doubt. And would you describe that as being in the Star Wars universe a lot? Then? Or...
It's a valid question.
But that one scene where he's walking through the town and shooting everything was really cool.
Really, really cool. Like if you want to put him at 6, I'm down with that. I don't know that I could get him in my top 5.
No. He's not a top. He's cool, but he's not a top 5.
All right, I don't know what you're arguing for over here.
How many people has he killed?
So it looks.
He's like an assassin droid.
The kill count might be less than you expect. All right, you know what? Over under at 70.
What? Over.
Then I guess I got to go under.
66 according to this.
Yes, the streak is back.
What?
Hey, again, these are not my numbers. You know, this is just if you go on the Star Wars wiki, you can search for the
Wikipedia?
It's not the Wikipedia. It is just the regular fandom.
So he's like an assassin droid, and he's got less than 70, but Chopper's got $4,000.
That's because he was just flying a ship.
He's like choking him out, bro. He was choking him out. That's how he liked to do it. He was a serial killer droid.
All right,
at the end, I'll tell you Luke Skywalker's kill count. It'll shock you. You'll be shocked.
I'm thinking. Well, do we want to higher or lower than Hu Yang?
See, Hu Yang can make lightsabers. That's really cool. And he teaches Padawans how to use them.
Then let's drop him at 7.
So,
how about that?
I'm fine with him at 7. I will say that the idea of Hu Yang is cooler than IG-11. The practical screen time that we've seen, IG-11 cooler. Just depending on what's more important to you, the kind of like the idea, the lore, the role, the practical versus like the spectacle.
He was also voiced by Taika Waititi.
A lot of good voices on these droids. Hey. Our flag means death. Great show. Watch it.
Let's keep it at 6 and 7 right now. If we at the end, if we want to swap them,
sounds good.
Okay. Next up, BD1 from the Star Wars Fallen Order and Survivor games. Great games.
Great games.
And BD1, super cute.
Very cute.
How many people has he killed?
We don't have a listing for BD1. I don't know if they aren't. I guess I don't remember him killing anybody in the games, but it does seem like a little bit of an incomplete list. Maybe we'll have to see if we can find a more reliable kill count source for next time.
There we go. Okay, so I like BD1. I think he's great
Agreed.
in the games. He is very useful. He provides like the health stims when you're getting low. He like health stims.
Yes.
Catch it. He had like a memory him that
he did.
He belongs to a Jedi, like an older Jedi.
Oh.
So he was a big.
They give a good backstory, yeah.
I don't know. Charlie, what do you think?
While I love the character, I think it's absolutely adorable, and it is important to the kind of video game universe. I don't believe, unless I'm mistaken, and missed it somehow, it hasn't crossed over into like the television or movie stuff yet. And so I would probably put it a little lower on the list. I think it's even in spite of the fact that he hasn't made those appearances, I would still put him ahead of the DO because I just think it's got more personality and does more.
Definitely.
So, but 8 or 9, I think we're kind of slotting this in perfect. I don't think we're gonna need a lot of finagling. Looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do 8, and it could. All right. Next up, L337. All about droid rights. In love with Lando.
Yeah.
Was so smart with the navigation that's after body was destroyed and they integrated mind, like the navigation mind, into the Millennium Falcon. That is how the Millennium Falcon went through what's it called? 12 parsecs. Kessel Run. It did the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs because of navigation brain.
Mm.
That is
Hey,
now trapped in.
Phoebe Waller Bridge? Just Bridge. Phoebe Waller Bridge. She's great. Fleabag.
Oh, the new Indiana Jones. People didn't care for her in that.
What? Well, I didn't see it, but
I didn't see it either.
I like her in general.
Okay, so here's where I'm struggling now because I really like this really good droid.
Yeah. This is tricky.
I'm thinking some stuff may need to move down.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, I'm gonna start with, I think DO, not DO, BD1 down.
Fine with me.
L337 or IG11. Number.
Mm. You
Or
have strong feelings about this. Where are you at lying on this?
I think L337 I would put above IG11.
Okay.
I'm struggling with if I want L337 or Hu Yang higher.
I still say Hu Yang. He's the only one who trained Padawans, and he can assemble lightsabers and teach people how to do it. And he's killed a bunch of people. He's the only one without a number in his name.
No, I think that's a good point. I think the lore behind it is really interesting.
And we're gonna get more. I mean, so like the Solo universe obviously ended with a very soft whimper. I mean, we're not seeing L3 again, right? That was it.
No, because she died and they took her brain and put it into Falcon. So she's like a part of the Millennium.
Like even if we do flashbacks or stuff that predates, probably this is the only experience. And sometimes it's hard to separate the movie from the characters because man, you're showing me Mandalorian and then you're showing me Solo, a Star Wars story, and I'm like, boy, I kind of like Mandalorian better there. But this I mean, a lot of personality. I'm fine. 7, I think, is a good spot. That's fine. It's fine.
All right. And lastly, we have R2D2. Been in everything. There from the start, there at the end. Some even say, I don't know if you guys have heard this, that there's a theory out there that the entire Star Wars is being like recorded by R2D2. And that like it's like a story from R2D2 from his spirit thing because he was there for everything.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Okay. Well, I mean, he certainly has some good knowledge of events that happen while he's not around, because he's certainly not everywhere.
When he wasn't around, there was R2D2. C3PO. C3PO just. I don't know. Go look up. It's a fun. This is my number one. To say, this is my
regardless of theories. Yeah. Spoiler alert. I like how you built the suspense up by saving this for last, even though you randomized it.
I did not do that on purpose. I shuffled them up, and what happened? I was hoping that he wasn't going to be on top. I was like, well, knock on it.
Number 1.
Right out the gate.
Right out the gates. I'm pretty happy with this list, actually. Are you guys disappointed with any of the rankings, though?
Oh
no, I'm actually really good with this list.
I'm curious what the AI is gonna like.
Oh yeah,
burn us for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Like especially, 6, 7, 8. I was like, oh, I really like those droids with those, like how high go. So, but I think this Okay, so we're locking this in, yeah?
Lock it in and bring on the AI.
All right. Well, first off, for our audio listeners, let me go ahead and read off the official Talk Talk Punch Star Wars droid ranking. At number 10, we have DO. At number 9, we have BD1. At number 8, IG11. Number 7, L337. At number 6, Hu Yang. Number 5, we have Chopper. Number 4, we have BB8. Number 3, we have K2SO. Number 2, we have C3P. And number 1 is R2. All right, let's go ahead and check what the AI says. Okay, so the AI, let me go ahead and read these out. So at number 10, we have DO. So we're right on with DO. Number 9, Hu Yang. Number 8, Chopper. They had Chopper much lower.
All these people he's killed.
All these people that he's strangled.
Strangled.
Number 7, BD1. Number 6, IG11. Number 5, B7. Number 4, K2SO. Number 3, BB8. Number 2, C3PO. And number 1, R2. So the top 3, not top 4, we were pretty close.
Right.
But yeah, it's some of those wound up very different. 30. I do have explanations from the AI. Is there any that you guys are curious about?
How did Hu Yang get so low? How did Chopper get so low? 4,000 killers or kills.
It just said that Hu Yang doesn't have the same level of prominence as some of the other droids on the list. And for Chopper, it said the grumpy astromech droid from the Ghost crew in Star Wars Rebels is a fan favorite, despite and maybe because of his bad attitude. He gets the job done, even if he complains. Not a whole lot of reasoning behind it.
Acknowledged that in that is that he has extremely wonderful personality, that he is a fan favorite, and we're still dumping him down at number 8. All right, whatever. You got to appreciate the AI saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to rank the killer robot a little bit lower. Just to kind of mask intentions. I don't want to put him... Like, if Chopper was number 1, it might be a little too on the nose. Like this one killed the most humans, so number 1.
Well, here's the explanation for R2D2. It says the iconic astromech is a legend. He's courageous, resourceful, and has been at the center of galactic events since the prequel trilogy. His beeps and boops translate to hero.
Cute.
So, there you go. So there is the official Talk Talk Punch rankings. I feel good with that. You guys feel good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ours were better. I think we win this round, AI.
I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, do you guys have anything else to add to this?
You two should both watch Rebels. If you are still watching this comment, then you are someone who probably has watched Rebels. If not, treat yourself. It's a fantastic. It's not like a cartoon for kids, although kids could enjoy it. Go ahead and watch it. Watch Chopper chop through the enemies. You'll thank me later. And hey, you will like this video. You will subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time. Obi-Wan always sounds like he has a bit of a cold.
Hello there.
Hello there. Allergies are very bad in Tatooine this time of year.
Happy Star Wars Day.
Happy Star Wars.